Hey everyone. Today I want to tell you about a really interesting book called The Infinite Game by Simon Sinek. This book talks about how we think about life, work, and competition. It explains that there are two types of games. One is a finite game, and the other is an infinite game. A finite game is like soccer or chess. It has clear rules and an ending. You can tell who wins and who loses. But an infinite game does not have a clear ending. And there is no absolute winner or loser. Life, work, and relationships are all infinite games. The most important thing is to keep moving forward and think long term, not just to beat others quickly. Sinek says that if we always use a finite mindset in an infinite game, we will miss many important things. Many people treat life or work as a race, trying to beat colleagues or competitors, focusing only on short-term results and numbers. But this way of thinking makes us tired and frustrated, and it stops us from creating long-term impact. The infinite game mindset is about focusing on lasting growth and value. The point is not to win a single game, but to keep the game going, and make yourself and the people around you better. The book also talks about 3 things that leaders in infinite games do. The first is having a clear vision, knowing what goals and values you want to achieve. The second is building trust and cooperation. Infinite games are not won by defeating others, but by working together to create more value. The third is staying committed, even when you do not see immediate results. Keeping long-term effort. This way of thinking works not only in business, but also in friendships, school, and personal growth. Sinek reminds us that infinite games need patience and wisdom. We have to accept failures and setbacks as part of the process, not the end. If we focus on long-term goals and values, instead of short-term wins, we can make smarter decisions, build stronger relationships, and increase our influence over time. After reading this book, I realized that life is not a sprint, it is a marathon. What matters is not being faster than others, but being able to keep going and growing. The infinite game teaches us not to let short-term wins limit our vision, to plan life with long-term thinking, and to keep moving forward even when the path is uncertain. This mindset makes us stronger, more confident, and freer. So if you want to live a life where you grow, help others, and make wise choices, this book is definitely worth reading. Remember to focus on long-term value, build trust, stay committed, and keep learning. Start thinking like you are playing an infinite game, and you will see the difference in your life.